Hey, how you doing? I just want to talk about a movie called The Conspiracy Theory with Mel Gibson and Julia Roberts, and it's got a lot to do with gang stalking. It's got a lot to do with the COINTELPRO and FBI and things like that, agencies where they're like using subliminal frequencies, sending out subliminal messages and broadcasting information out there in the world to their secret agents, and Mel Gibson was able to decipher those codes, what the government was broadcasting. Mel Gibson, he was able to decipher the codes and write down all the information, what the government was plotting and scheming. And he could do it through newspapers, he could do it through the television. He could see all the information, and he only had one person that believed his story, which was Julia Roberts, this reporter. And she could see all the information was real, was credible. And everyone else thought he was crazy. Everybody else thought he was just a tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist. And that's because they're all brainwashed and they're all mind controlled people. And that's why they didn't believe Mel Gibson's story, because they're all, under mind control, and they think nothing's wrong. And, when there's, an invisible war going on, this invisible war going on where people's minds are being hacked and being taken over and being mind controlled with MK Ultra V2K and everything. And, you're living a movie like Mel Gibson. You're, in a way, you sort of are deciphering codes. You're able to read messages. You're able to see people's gestures. You're able to see people colours. You're able to see all kinds of sensitizations and tactics that these gang stalkers are doing every day. You're able to see that people are like real deep involved in like secret societies and all types of like, organizations and that in the world. And like, in a way you're sort of like Mel Gibson, like able to decipher these codes, these frequencies, because they're attacking you with frequencies. Every day, the governments and secret societies, they're broadcasting frequencies through the television, through the internet, through everything. They've got all their frequencies that they're broadcasting constantly to us, and we've just got to be able to decipher those codes. We're supposed to be able to decipher the information, what they're broadcasting to us, so we don't get brainwashed, so we don't get, fooled into the program and that. And that's what they've done to the whole world. They'll manage to brainwash the whole world and turn people into gang stalkers and that. And gang stalking is some of the most important information in the world out there. And you've just got to be able to decipher the codes and the frequencies and be able to take the subliminal messaging, that they're broadcasting to you. You got to be able to read the subliminal messaging that these people are constantly feeding you. And, you've just got to be able to show, how to articulate it and be able to, show people what's really going on in the world. You got to be like Mel Gibson and be able to show people what's going on in the world, and be able to report on it and give you information out there, that this isn't a conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy theory. You're not a tinfoil hat person. They are hacking your mind. They are taking over the world. They have turned the world into gang stalkers and that, and they're using your family. They've brainwashed everybody basically in your life, and you're the only one left, and you've got to be able to show this information and broadcast and tell the world what's really going on. And, a Mel Gibson movie, have a look at it, mate. It's a good movie to watch. Just watch it if you got the time. And, it's about a man who he knew what was going on, and gang stalking program, TIs know, we're sort of like, Mel Gibson in that movie, and everyone looks at it as crazy, except a few people, which are the TIs out there, and just have a look at the movie. It's called Conspiracy Theory. And with that being said, take care.